Cities across the region started toppling like dominoes, and in the jungle, sensing an opportunity, began reclaiming the land. Vines and roots slithered into temples like nature's version of today's landlords. The speed of the collapse is evident in unfinished projects, like half-painted murals and temples left mid-construction. For example, Bonampak's last big artwork features glorious battle scenes and a royal ceremony, but part of it looks like the artists just set down their brushes and never came back. Yaxchilan had an impressive new palace going up in 800, only for construction to be abandoned a mere 8 years later. Contractor delays are one thing, but this was next level. So what caused this spectacular downfall? Scholars have theories. One theory blames overpopulation. Tikal, one of the largest Maya cities, was bursting at the seams with about 50,000 people, and unfortunately, they couldn't just Uber Eats their way out of a food shortage. If the local farms couldn't keep up, it's no surprise folks started packing up their bags. Another culprit? Drought. Studies suggest that during the 9th century, the Maya lowlands faced a serious water shortage. And as anyone who's ever run out of coffee knows, a lack of essential liquids can bring about a total societal collapse. Then, there's good old-fashioned war. As city-states squabbled over power, trade routes got blocked, economies tanked, and rulers started collecting captives like they were Stanley mugs. One famous monument, Stela 12, even shows a victorious ruler lording over his prisoners, who probably regretted all of their life choices up to that moment. And just when you thought it was over, another collapse happened, because why stop at one? In the 10th and 11th centuries, Maya cities in the Yucatan Peninsula started experiencing their own downfall. The Uxmal was the top dog for a while, complete with grand palaces and an elaborate ball court where they played the most intense sport of all time. But then Chichen Itza came knocking, and before long, Uxmal found itself in the same abandoned state as its predecessors. Despite all this drama, the Maya people didn't vanish into thin air. Their descendants still live in the region today, speaking indigenous languages, practicing ancestral farming techniques, and keeping their culture alive. So while the grand cities might have crumbled, the Maya spirit, much like William Shatner, refuses to die.